The Supreme Court has granted interim bail to Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal in a money laundering case connected to the alleged excise policy scam. This decision comes after the Aam Aadmi Party leader has endured over 90 days of incarceration. Kejriwal will not be able to walk out of Tihar jail despite the interim bail, due to his arrest by the Central Bureau of Investigation in a separate corruption case linked to the same scam. Hello and welcome. This is Akanksha and you're watching HW News English. On Friday, the Supreme Court bench led by Justice Sanjeev Khanna granted interim bail to Kejriwal, referring to a larger bench, noting that extended period of his incarceration. He said, given the right of life is concerned and since the matter is referred to a larger bench, we direct Arvind Kejriwal to be released on an interim bail. The bench also emphasized that the interim bail decision could be subject to modification by the larger bench. However, he remains in judicial custody until July 12 in a CBI corruption case related to the now revoked Delhi excise policy. BJP MP and lawyer Bansuri Swaraj remarked the conditions of Kejriwal's interim bail remain consistent with those imposed by the Supreme Court in May. She further said he can't go to Chief Minister's office and he will not be able to sign any file until it is forwarded to Lieutenant Governor's office. Amidst this, Abhishek Manu Singhvi, taking to X, wrote that after Kejriwal's CBI arrest, I called it insurance arrest. That is, knowing the arguments and weaknesses of theirs. Government apprehended adverse order came from the Supreme Court and hence CBI arrested Arvind Kejriwal after 1 full year, after interrogating him 1 year ago and while he was in ED custody. Let's discuss the details of the ED case against Kejriwal. Arvind Kejriwal was dramatically arrested on March 21st by the Enforcement Directorate, which alleged a criminal conspiracy orchestrated by AAP leaders, including Kejriwal, to manipulate the Delhi liquor policy, to undo the advantages of certain businesses. The ED has accused Kejriwal of being the kingpin in this scheme, claiming that funds were funneled by AAP through Hawala channels and used for party's campaign in Goa Assembly election. However, Kejriwal's lawyer Abhishek Manu Singhvi refuted this claim, stating that there was no direct evidence of money being received by AAP leaders through any such means. In May, the Supreme Court granted Kejriwal interim bail of 2 weeks, enabling him to campaign for the Lok Sabha elections. Following the expiration of this bail, Kejriwal returned to Tihar jail. On June 20, a Delhi trial court granted Kejriwal bail and ordered his release, citing a lack of direct evidence linking him to the proceedings of the alleged crime. However, his order was stayed by Delhi High Court on June 25, the same day Kejriwal was arrested by the CBI on corruption charges. The Supreme Court bench, consisting of Justices Sanjeev Khanna and Dipankar Datta, has referred Kejriwal's petition challenging his ED arrest to a larger bench. The bench emphasized that mere interrogation does not justify arrest. Kejriwal's bail plea in the CBI case is scheduled for a hearing in High Court on July 17. Senior advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi, representing the Kejriwal case, argued that the competence of court to hear bail pleas had been established in various Supreme Court and High Court judgments, indicating this case should not be treated differently. Singhvi further contended that there was no allegation of triple test being violated and the Kejriwal's arrest was not related to Section 45 of Prevention of Money Laundering Act, which concerns non-bailable offences. During the July 5th hearing, the High Court deliberated on whether the trial court should be approached first for the bail in such cases. The CBI's counsel, DP Singh, maintained that Kejriwal should have been approached the trial court, as regular court has substantial material already. However, Kejriwal's legal team argued against this, citing competency of the higher court to handle the matter. Kejriwal was initially arrested by ED on March 21st in connection with a money laundering case. Following a trial court's order granting him bail on June 20, the Delhi High Court stayed this order on June 25. The same day, Kejriwal faced a formal arrest by the CBI in a corruption case. After being questioned by the CBI on June 25, Kejriwal was placed under formal arrest on June 26 and produced before the Rao Savani Court, where Special Judge Amitabh Rawat granted a 3-day CBI custody. Sending Kejriwal to 3-day CBI custody, Judge Rawat said that his arrest was not legal and the agency should not be overzealous. Following the conclusion of his 3-day CBI custody, the trial court extended Kejriwal's judicial custody until July 12. As the legal proceedings continue, the focus now shifts to July 17's hearing in the High Court, where Kejriwal's bail plea in the CBI case will be considered. With multiple legal battles ahead, the future of Delhi's chief minister remains uncertain, pending further judicial review and decisions. That's all for this news report. Do let us know what are your thoughts in the comments. Until then, keep watching HW News English and also download our app HW News Shorts for the latest news and updates.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.